Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking all about how to stop sugar cravings, and we're doing it because Halloween's coming up and I know it is so easy to grab candy at the office, go in your kid's candy bag, and just really feel like since the Halloween candy is gonna be gone one day, you have to eat it all now. So I am going to support you in breaking free from sugar cravings so you can feel in control and in your power through Halloween and also just in your life in general, because so many people struggle with sugar cravings, and I'm gonna show you how not to struggle with them anymore in this video. All right, sugar cravings. These are like the biggest things that everyone struggles with when they come to us. They feel like, you might feel like once you have some sugar or a piece of candy, you just want to eat it all. Or maybe you're going throughout your day feeling really on track in your power with your eating, and then nighttime comes around and you want to scour the cabinets for something sweet. Or maybe you just finish a meal that feels balanced and then all of a sudden you feel like you have to have something sweet to finish it up. I get it. I was there for years. So many women we've worked with have been there for years. And so I'm going to reveal a few common things that cause sugar cravings and then what you can do to not have them or feel in your power if you do have a desire for sugar come up. Make sure you stay till the end of this video because the last one is the most counterintuitive, the one many people might not agree with, but it's the one that actually works and is going to really, really support you. And it's kind of like our little secret weapon in our programs that help people to get so much freedom from things like sugar cravings, binge eating, emotional eating, and so forth. So here we go. Number one, a little common sense, but it bears repeating because people don't understand the importance of it. And that is just taking care of yourself. When I say this, I mean sleep. I mean water. I mean really making sure you're not in this hyper state of stress all the time. And people kind of shrug off sleep and shrug off water, but when your body feels depleted, it craves more carbs. When your body feels thirsty, you're gonna feel cravings, and typically there'll be things that give you a quick hit of things like glucose, which equals sugar. So an easy way to combat cravings is just to really take care of yourself and give your body what it needs. And I mentioned a little bit about stress too. That's really important as well. So when you're in a hyper state of stress, your adrenaline's going, you're in fight or flight, there are certain things that are released when you eat sugar, different neurotransmitters that send kind of that like tranquilized feeling through you, right? So when you're in a hyper state of stress, you're going to be more likely to crave sweet foods, carby foods, those kind of things, because they give you that hit of numbing out and relaxation that only lasts for like 10 seconds, but your body does crave that hit, right? So a proactive way to support yourself with sugar cravings is just to manage your stress response and really, practice slowing down, practice honoring yourself, and making sure you're taking care of yourself throughout the day. So that takes us to number two, because if you're taking care of yourself, you also need to take care of your body's needs nutritionally. Oftentimes cravings are just signs that you're not getting nutritionally what you need. There are certain vitamins and minerals that need to be there, and this is going to happen. Yes, you could take supplements and things, but nothing is better than high quality food properly assimilated in your body. So it's important that you are eating food, eating it slow, letting it really assimilate in your body so your body can pull the nutrients from it. And when you eat adequately and eat enough food, your survival mechanisms in your brain quiet. So these little guys are what point you to eat, point you to crave sugar, point you to want more food, make you feel like, oh my gosh, if I have a piece of candy, I have to have it all. And we want to keep those quieted. And one major way to keep those quieted is by eating enough, eating adequately, eating balanced meals. And that takes us into the next one, and it's a random one, but it's still important: salt. So I see a lot of people who eat super salty foods in high quantities want to balance it out with sugar. And so by no means am I saying to stop all salty foods, but just pay attention to your body's cues. If you eat certain things all day and then all of a sudden you have more sugar cravings, there might be a link, and maybe you can add some things into your diet, into the way you eat, to round things out so you're not so heavy in one area. And notice how I said add in. I said add in because I do not believe in subtraction. And subtraction means I'm not gonna eat sugar, I'm not gonna eat carbs, I'm not gonna do this. That is restrictions. And when you place restrictions on what you eat, it triggers your survival mechanisms in your brain to want more. And so that takes us to our very last point. It's allowance. It's actually, if you incorporate some freedom in the way you eat, if you maybe have that piece of candy midday when you're feeling in your power, when you're feeling good, but you have a little craving, let yourself have it. Now, if you are starving yourself, not eating enough, working out intensely, doing all these things, not taking care of your needs, when you do get that little piece of sugar, you're gonna want it all because your body and brain are telling you that you better eat it now because it's not gonna be there the next day. So let yourself have some treats. Incorporate them in here and there when you are feeling in your power. Practice having different foods that aren't so rigid and controlled and strict, and drop from your head with all the plotting and the planning and the control and drop into your body, really honoring what your body needs. And your body might be craving some things that are sweet, and that's okay. You can do it with like the normal Halloween candy or the normal candy, or you can also find some really supportive alternatives that are nourishing for your body but really satisfy those cravings and those different desires. And I'm not just talking about like eat grapes when you want a chocolate bar. I'm saying there's some amazing organic beautiful chocolate at places like Whole Foods and things like that where you can still have what you want, but it's still at least a high quality thing that's going to be assimilated by your body well, and also live your life. You might not always be able to get the dark chocolate bar from Whole Foods, and that's okay. Have some candy, enjoy your life, but bring presence to it. Honor yourself. Work with your body, slow down, don't choose candy over and over again on autopilot because you let yourself have one. Bring presence to the situation, make present moment choices, and really take care of your desires and what your body ultimately wants. So, I know this might feel easier said than done. I've been at this for years. I used to struggle with things like sugar cravings for 12 plus years, and now they are virtually non-existent. And if I do have a sugar craving, I just have a nourishing dessert, a small one. I don't lose control on it, and you can have that type of freedom too. So I show you exactly how to do that in the free training that's in the description below this video. So go to that link, download that free training now. It'll show you how to feel in control of food, really feel back in your power with food and your body. And then if you like this video and you need support in food, body, life, we come here every single week on Tuesday with a new episode to support you in living your very best life, completely free from struggles with your food and body holding you back. So click the like, leave a comment, let me know how you're going to use this information, and I will see you next week.